What is up, internet? It's your boy Tanku, and this anime season, I've noticed there's a lot of shows that have adorable orphans in them. So today I want to go over an anime that has one of the most adorable orphans I've ever seen. But before we do, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Let's hit that like button. Hit me up on the Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Join me there. Send me a request. I'll accept it. And with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and get started. This title is really long, so bear with me because I know you guys like me to read it in Japanese and say the English name, but it's a really long name, so here it goes. It's going to be Uchi no kono tame naraba ore wa mo shikari shitara mao mo tosoru kemo shinarai. I hope I said that correct. I'm only doing it once, so don't ask again. In the US, it's called If It's For My Daughter, I Defeat the Demon Lord. It's a new anime this season, and it's really good. I like it a lot. I'm just gonna bury the lead I'm gonna not bury the lead. I really, really like it. So it revolves around an adventurer. His name is Dale, and he is the best adventurer in the city that he lives in. He's one of the best adventurers in the entire kingdom. He's out on a job, and he's, doing the usual, killing the monsters, doing all that stuff, and he comes across a little tiny girl that's all tattered clothes. She's all dirty and beat up, and her name is Latina. And Latina is a demonoid girl, which means basically in this world there's demonoids, humans, and all kinds of other races. And the only difference between the demonoids and humans is they have horns. But she has a broken horn, which is a symbol of a criminal. But she's a little girl, so he figures that her family maybe was marked as criminals, and so that's why she has the broken horn. Things like that. And she's very adorable right off the bat. And he notices that the person that she was with died. And so he decides that he's going to take her to the capital and try to help her out, figure out what to do with her from there. So he brings her home. He lives in the attic of a pub that's ran by Kenneth, who was kind of his mentor as an adventurer, but Kenneth is now retired and he's just a cook and runs his pub. And then Rita, who's Kenneth's wife, who's like the waitress, proprietor of the pub, and they're kind of in like what's called the shitty part of town where all the tough customers are. So he just tries to decide what's he gonna do. If he's gonna take her to the orphanage, he doesn't want to do that because one, she doesn't speak their language. She only speaks demon. And the only reason why he can kind of understand her is because he can cast magic. And in order to cast magic, it uses the demon language to cast magic in this world. So he can kind of communicate with her, and them trying to communicate with each other is funny and adorable. And so eventually he decides he's just going to keep Latina and raise her. And that's where the hilarity ensues, because the reason why I call her pretty much the most adorable orphan I've ever seen is because, how do they make her even more adorable? They give her pink tails, and she talks in the I love you and stuff like that because she's learning how to speak their language. She's teaching them little by little and, communicating her in her language and teaching her the regular language. And pretty much all the roughnecks that visit this pub instantly melt in front of this girl. It's pretty cute because when he goes off on to collect his fees or to do his job, she has to stay there behind Kenneth and Rita, take care of her, and she doesn't want to be useless. She wants to help out. So there's a whole scene like in the beginning where she's like clearing tables for them, but it's like one plate at a time, and she's walking super carefully and gingerly and putting the plate super carefully and gingerly down, and everybody just melts. And just they call her Little Missy. That's her nickname for her. And so she just everybody in this pub that's regulars loves her. Dale instantly gets wrapped around her finger because he stops wanting to go do jobs just so he can be with her more. Every time he goes out, he's always buying her presents and things like that. And this girl is so sweet and adorable because you find out a little bit about how everybody in her village said she was bad and didn't want to be around her. That's why she got outcasted. Only one person cared to try to take care of her, but of course that person passed. You find out in the first 5 minutes of the anime, and she's really scared that one day Dale's not gonna want her anymore and abandon her too. So she has a whole complex going. So she's trying everything she can to be useful to the pub. Like I said, by clearing the tables. She even learns how to cook a little bit, but she doesn't understand that she's completely got Dale wrapped around her finger. This guy is is on one with her. Like, he doesn't want to be apart from her. He thinks that she's so adorable. He wants to protect her, and he's a really strong guy. So you know he can do it. And from what I can gather from the opening, eventually she goes on some adventures with him, which might be cool because you know she's a demonoid, so they have pretty strong magics. Demonoids, our demons have strong magic in this world, and she helps him on his adventure, stuff like that. So if that happens, that'll be really cool. And just from the title, you know, if it's for my daughter, I defeat Demon Lord should give you guys an indication of how obsessed he is with this little girl. And I'm telling you, she's adorable. Even I'm like, oh, look at this little adorable little demon girl. So that's pretty much the basis for it. There's a lot else that goes on in it because some of the jobs he takes, you'll see like kind of his mentality on like when he gets serious about his jobs and things like that. So it's really worth the watch, guys. It's only 3 episodes in, but already I'll watch it just to watch this little girl. And the ending, you know, the end credits for this anime, it's just her like doing little dances and like changing costumes and doing all stuff. And so of course even the ending's adorable. So basically the whole thing's adorable. So if you like that stuff, watch it, guys. I like it. You know me, I'm into everything, but yeah, like I said, with Latina in this anime, I'm really there. It's she'll have you wrapped around her finger like everybody else. So with all that said, again, guys, like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit me up with Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and everybody have an awesome day.